Hi, welcome to our math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on inequalities and rationals. In this video, it says the key numbers are zeros of the numerator and denominator, so test between those values, solve the following, leave your answer in interval notation. To solve this, I need to get this equal to 0 and then find those key numbers. To get this equal to 0, I'm going to subtract that 13 over. So I have x plus 4 over x minus 8 minus 13 is greater than or equal to 0. Then I need a common denominator. My common denominator is going to be this x minus 8. So I need to multiply it to numerator and denominator. So I have x plus 4 over x minus 8 minus 13 times x minus 8 over x minus 8 is greater than or equal to 0. I'm going to make this plus a negative 13, so I remember that when I distribute that 13 through, it is a negative that I'm distributing through. The denominators are the same, so I'm going to distribute the 13 and make this one fraction. So I have x plus 4 minus 13x plus 104 all over x minus 8 is greater than or equal to 0. And now I can combine x minus 13x is minus 12x. 4 plus 104 is plus 108 all over x minus 8 is greater than or equal to 0. And finally, I'm going to factor out that 12. So I have negative 12 x minus 9 over x minus 8 is greater than or equal to 0. So I just did a bunch of things. I brought the 13 over, gave it a common denominator, combined my numerator into a single fraction. Now, the zeros of this to determine where this is viable, where x's are allowed. X minus 9 equals 0 when x is equal to 9. X minus 8 equals 0 when x is equal to 8. So these are going to be, if I write a number line out, I have 8 and 9. These are my key numbers. It says I'm looking for things that are greater than or equal to 0. So I need to test each interval for being positive or negative and figure out where it is positive. And I do look for the zeros of both the numerator and denominator. I'm going to figure out the positive and negative by testing. Now this 12 I'm going to write down as a negative and then test the negative and positive of each of the two. So I'm using this for my testing with the 12 being a negative. So I'm going to test each of my 3 intervals. So here I'm going to test x equals 0. I like testing 0 as a simple testing number. The 12 is negative. 0 minus 9 is negative, and 0 minus 8 is also negative. Negative times negative is positive, divided by negative is negative. This is all coming out to be very negative. So this interval for all values from negative infinity to 8 will all be negative. Any number we took there would have given us a negative. I'm going to take maybe x equals 8.5. I can take any number between 8 and 9. The negative 12 is going to be negative for all of my testing. 8.5 minus 9 is going to stay negative. But 8.5 minus 8, that 8.5 is bigger, so this is going to switch to positive. Negative times a negative is positive, divided by a positive. This is suddenly going to switch to positive. So this whole interval will be positive. And then we'll test something over here. Let's test something like 10 or 20, 30 or 100 or 1,000, just something big. We can test anything. The 12, again, is going to stay negative. It's just a constant negative. 20 minus 9 is positive. 20 minus 8 is positive. Positives with a negative is going to be negative. So this interval is going to be negative. We're looking for positives. We want something that is greater than 0. So we're looking for any positive interval. So we want it to be the interval between 8 and 9. I'm going to start by writing 8, 9, and then I need to do a little investigation. This equal sign makes me think, oh, I can use brackets, but I can't equal 8. 8 is in the denominator, and you can't have a 0 in the denominator of a fraction. So the 8 is going to get a parenthesis because it's in the denominator, but the 9, we're okay with the 9. We can have a 0 in the numerator of a fraction. We just can't have a 0 in the denominator of a fraction. So here is our final solution. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.